Hello everybody, and this is my early impressions of Monster Hunter World. Now let me first state that I'm a good fan of Monster Hunter. Now, I played the PS2 one back in the day, and I didn't really get that far in it, and then I really haven't played one since then. Now recently I've picked up Monster Hunter Generations on the 3DS, which I haven't played yet, and Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate Edition on the Wii U, which I haven't really divulged into. So I came into this kind of blind. Kind of a blind playthrough, I would say. And literally, when I look at the game, Monster Hunter World is meant for people just starting off. Now, it has sold gangbusters in units. Like literally, it has made so much money already for Capcom. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the game. Now, I really got into the game. You have a companion. You have a cat called a Palico. So you can upgrade the armor of your pet and the weapons, and I was able to craft some cool weapons, some good armor. Now, the one problem I have with the game is timed missions. I was doing pretty well. You got to get used to tracking, which is a version of tracking that I've seen in, say, The Witcher 3. You got to get used to that. You got to also figure out what is your playstyle. Because literally you can have double blades, long swords, axes, guns, whatever. What I realized is your big, heavy hitting weapons are not good if you're just starting off. Because what I did is I had my regular blades, and I was doing pretty good with those. And then I figured, hey, I'm going to go and I'm going to get a massive weapon. Big weapon. That's what I'm going to do. Because that's the best way for me to literally get in there and try and get something special. But instead I figured out that's not what I needed. Because it's literally your small weapons that can get in there and go boom, 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 boom with the damage. But what you got to be able to do on the fly is do potions, antidotes. You can grill your meat, you can go fishing, but you got to see what your playstyle is. I like the dual blades because you can get in there real quick and go stab, 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 and really get what you need. Now, me personally, I really like the aspects that are in here, but there is a lot in there that doesn't function properly, in my opinion. Like, for one, the quests aren't always good. Like, you're going back to the same location over and over again. And you want to get more bone parts or whatever to try and get to that next stage, to that next level. But instead of you getting to that next level, you're literally just grinding and grinding and grinding, which I'm used to with RPGs, but some people that play this game are not going to be used to it. You also got to figure out, do I want to keep doing the same missions? Or what do I really want to get there? So as I was playing, I was really getting into it, but then I did this timed mission, where you had a certain amount of time, but the problem is the monsters will run away, and then as you're fighting this one monster, you have 3 other monsters that will come in there and it'll interrupt you, and then the monster will just freaking run away, like a little bitch. And that doesn't really help you when you're trying to get to the next stage. Now, there's a lot of stuff in Monster Hunter World, and like I said, I've only played about, I would say 6 or 7 hours into the game. so I'm not that far into it. But there's so much other stuff I'm playing too that I gotta kind of play the balancing act of how much am I gonna play here and how much I'm gonna play there. But Monster Hunter World, I think, is a great game. I can see why so many people have jumped on it. And I haven't played multiplayer yet, so maybe I'm missing something there with multiplayer. But literally and figuratively, you should check out Monster Hunter World. It's a great game, great mechanics, and I think everybody will enjoy it. So, check out Monster Hunter World. It did have some online issues, but just check it out. I give the game an 7 out of 10.